MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Leonis Martin. He will lead this one off today.
Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. No problem here. 1 away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
At the plate, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's the 0-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Javier Baez.
No shortstop.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez.
Leading off for Cleveland, the catcher, number 55, Roberto.
First delivery to him on the way. Wrigley hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today, playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Max Moroff.
First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Settling in now, Albert Almora. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Allen on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's Zobrist now at second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for Cleveland.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. In now, Jason Kipnis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, John Lester.
First offering on its way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chris Bryant now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now Lester's 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora facing back. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box, Greg Allen.
And
he puts it on the ground to second. Zobrist is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Max Moroff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Indians. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Kluber steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Javier Baez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, John Lester. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-2 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Santana.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Jordan Luplow 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher,
Roberto Perez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber has a read on it, and the inning is over. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They're up 3-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's one down now.
Now back
at the plate, Chris Bryant. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Skied down the left field line. Allen is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Right there for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready once again, Greg Allen. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Greg Allen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 out.
Now
stepping
batting.
into the box, Max Moroff. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
To third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Corey Kluber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the run is Almora. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Kluber's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Brian Dunsing has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Brian Dunsing.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Leonis Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Jason Kipnis will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, but they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jason Hayward becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora, as it's grounded sharply to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Daniel Descalso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3. Daniel Descalso.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Brad.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. At the plate, Roberto Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They're up 3-2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ben Zobrist goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Chris Bryant. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Cubs are down to their final out now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kipnis is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Cleveland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Corey Kluber gets the W on the mound. John Lester takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.